Hi, and welcome to my vlog. Today I'm doing a review of the first episode, or the pilot episode of the Book of Boba Fett. And I don't know how familiar my current subscribers are with my vlogs on I reviewed some episodes of The Mandalorian years ago. I think from the first season. And I didn't keep up with it the last season, the second season, but I'm a huge Star Wars fan. And basically, I really, really have to talk about a few things that happened in, um, not the show so much, because I really don't want to give away spoilers. I want to talk about fandom racism and this show, because it's fandom racism, but it's also these critics that have posted these articles, and hold on, I'm going to try to put it up on my screen, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so here's the post that I posted. This is my blog, Star Wars Fandom Hates People of Color. It's on Tumblr. You can see right there the address, but basically, so I don't want to post the link to the article. I will post a link to my post on Tumblr so you can get a good look at it, because I screenshotted it, and I honestly don't believe that that it was a good review, because the title of it says The Book of Boba Fett premiere is an abysmal failure on every level. And honestly, when you read the article, the entirety of the article, they don't specify what makes it a failure or why they think it was a failure. They don't give any reasons. They just keep going on and on complaining about how it sucks. But just that it sucks, but not specifically what could be improved upon to make it better. And like, for example, there was a lot of people that did like WandaVision in the beginning because WandaVision was very slow moving in the first few episodes. And I feel like Hawkeye even had a little bit of that sort of reaction where people were wondering where it was going to go, and it was a little slow in the beginning. But yeah, the Book of Boba Fett is really interesting because I really had always loved Jango Fett in the prequel trilogy, and Tamara Morrison is a fantastic actor, and I'm really glad they brought him back. But I also wanted to share this other article. Hold on one second. Okay, so as you can see, this article is from the New York Times. In the Book of Boba Fett, Disney Plus forgets a lesson from the Star Wars history. Mandalorian is more interesting with a helmet on. Read our review here. Now, I haven't read that review because I have a life and I can't be reading every single review that's negative, but it really, like, doesn't make any sense because, like, okay, Bo-Katan obviously does not wear her helmet all the time. And second of all, Boba Fett is the Mandalorian by name, but not really by creed, like the Mando Dinjarin, because that was his like religion, that was his culture, that was his religion, that was his creed. But for Bo-Katan, she was just born a Mandalorian, and it's almost like Boba Fett. I mean, I'm assuming he doesn't really have contact with a lot of Mandalorians because the reaction that he got from Bo-Katan makes it seem like it would be a very negative reaction because he's one of the many clones. Although he is an untouched clone, he's just a pure copy of Jango Fett. So, like, some of the things I loved about the show was it's humanizing the Tuscans. They were slaughtered by Anakin in the prequel trilogy, and they're pretty much humanized by Mandalorian when Mandalorian goes and kills the Krayt Dragon, and the Tuscans come and help, and like he even speaks their language, So like I would really like to see Boba Fett become a friend of the Tuscans and learn their language, and I want to see him build his empire too. Oh my God! And Fennec Shand, like I was blown away, but I'm generally blown away by everything that Ming-Na Wen does. Let's be honest. But like I loved her on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I loved her as Mulan. And honestly, she can do no wrong. But as Fennec Shand, like she is like really tough. Like Boba's trying to talk to her about his dreams, and she's like, and so we've got like people with tributes to pay you, so let's go. Let's do this. And like, I don't know if people are connecting the fact that Star Wars is more diverse than ever before. Like, I mean, yeah, we had Rogue One, but everybody in Rogue One died, Like, Bodhi Rook died, Jyn Erso died, Cassian Andor died, Chirrut Imwe, Baze Malbus died. They all died. Even the droid died. And it's like this show with Mandalorian, we have Grief Karga that's gonna be alive. I'm not really sure if we should count Pedro Pascal as a person of color because he is so light and white passing, but he's definitely a Latino in Star Wars, and that's great. But with the Book of Boba Fett, this is the first Star Wars property that's being led by people of color, and we have somewhat of a guarantee that he's not going to be killed off. And I think that's astounding because, like, we didn't even have that assurance in the Eternals because, like we saw, Ajak was killed. Oh God, what's his name? The one that took care of Thena. Oh God, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm sorry. I'm gonna shoot myself. Can't remember what his name was. But like, yeah, it's just a really good show, and I feel like it's setting us up for an elaborate crime drama in the Book of Boba Fett, and I feel like people are not even giving, well, not people, I think the fans like it better than the critics do, but I would typify this as fandom racism in the sense that a lot of people were waiting on the reviews to decide whether or not to watch this, and these critics aren't even giving it a chance. They just want to bash the latest Disney juggernaut. And like, I get it. Disney is a big bad company, but also I'm kind of addicted to Disney, so oh well. It's like, but yeah, I mean, just give it a shot. Don't be like, don't forget that diversity is really important when watching the Book of Boba Fett. I mean, they have a lot of great characters in Star Wars, but it's overwhelmingly white. The original trilogy only had Lando Calrissian. The prequel trilogy didn't have a single lead of character of color besides Mace Windu, and he was killed off. And it's just like, there's little roles that were people of color, like Senator Bail Organa. Sorry, I'm tongue tied now. And he would be a really interesting character to have flashbacks on and see like how he did things, the political intrigue and stuff after Padme died, and like with the rebellion and everything. But then he dies before he dies before the Death Star is even blown up. So it's kind of cut short, you know. So, but with Boba Fett, I feel like he's such a legendary character that people are going to be really upset if he gets killed off. So I feel like I can breathe and not have to worry if my favorite character of color is going to get killed off. And like Fennec Shand, we already had that fake out in Mandalorian where we thought she was dead, but she's not dead. She's actually just like a cyborg now, and like Darth Vader, you know, like with I guess she's got like robotic matter pieces in her body because when they tried to kill her. But yeah, like um I am just like even the small character like oh god, what's her name? Garza Whip, I think that's what her name was, played by Jennifer Beals. I mean, she's a legend. She's been I totally thought I could be a dancer because of Flashdance when I was a kid. And like now she's looking fabulous and like these, you know, like she's a woman of color. Ming-Na Wen is a woman of color. Tamara Morrison is a man of color. We've got such strong representation in this show, and what's the coincidence that all of a sudden they can't be bothered, the critics can't be bothered to be watching this show and they hate it without even giving it a chance, it seems, you know? So there we go. There's my rant of the week. And I hope to do a roundup of of the next episode, see what I liked more about it. And hopefully it's more based on the show instead of just like, what is this, a 10-minute, yeah, a 12-minute rant about fandom racism and reviews and like, oh my god, I could rant for days, and I did rant for days online. But now I want to get more people. All right, thank you very much for watching. And I just want to plug my show, my vlogs. I've got some vlogs coming out, like my winter update and my goals for 2022. So if you want to check those out, please check out my page and like and subscribe if you like this. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good one. Bye.